Italy, the land of pasta, passion, and public arguments that make WWE look tame. It's picturesque, it's historic, and it's a daily survival challenge. From the moment you're born, you're handed a plate of spaghetti and a lifetime of unsolicited opinions. Your Nonna rules with an iron ladle, your relatives track your life like a Netflix series. And if you ever dare to put pineapple on pizza, congratulations, you've just committed high treason. Food in Italy isn't just food, it's a set of sacred laws. You break pasta before boiling it? That's a sin. Dieting? Nonna will assume you're dying and personally fatten you up. Alfredo sauce? That's as real as the Loch Ness monster here. And if you ever put ketchup on pasta, just know the Italian authorities are already on their way. But food rules are just the beginning. Because in Italy, your life isn't your life, it's a public event. Italians don't have relatives. They have a surveillance system. Privacy? That's a myth. Your parents will call you every day, your aunt knows where you were last night, and your neighbors? They saw you come home at 2 a.m. and have already reported it to your mom. And if you're not married by 30, expect a full-on intervention with a slideshow of potential spouses. Think weddings are just a day-long event? Not in Italy. Italian weddings are a full-blown endurance test. It starts in the morning, lasts until sunrise the next day, and involves more food than a supermarket. You will be force-fed a 12-course meal, and if you refuse, elderly relatives will personally hunt you down with another plate. Also, get ready to dance, whether you want to or not. And let's not forget the grand finale, the bride and groom disappearing in the middle of the night, because apparently, that's tradition. If you thought talking was your way of keeping things private, think again. Italians don't just talk, they perform interpretative dance with their hands. If you're Italian and you try to keep your hands still while talking, your body will physically shut down. But be careful. One wrong gesture and you might accidentally start a fistfight in Naples. And if you really want to see an Italian malfunction, just try giving directions without using hand gestures. It's scientifically impossible. But, of course, all that talking means you'll need coffee to keep up. Coffee in Italy isn't just a drink, it's a strict ritual. Cappuccino afternoon? Illegal. Latte? You just ordered milk. Want it to go cup? Blasphemy. Italians sit, sip, and judge. If you're drinking coffee on the move, people will assume you're an alien or worse, American. And if you ever try ordering a caramel macchiato here, you might get deported. Now, while you're sipping that coffee, don't forget to look good. Leaving the house in sweatpants? Not unless you want the side eye of doom from an 80-year-old fashion icon on the street. Italians don't do casual. Every outing is an opportunity to look like a Gucci ad. Your outfit has to be flawless, or people will assume you've given up on life. And yes, sunglasses are mandatory, even indoors, even at night, even if you're asleep. Seriously, Italians are born wearing designer shades and will probably be buried in them too. Let's get into transportation. Italian driving is a real-life video game, except there are no rules and everyone is on expert mode. Lanes are suggestions, stop signs are decorations, and parking is an Olympic event. If you survive driving in Rome or Naples, congratulations, you're now legally qualified to pilot a spaceship. And parking? Ha! Italians don't park. They creatively place their cars wherever they fit, or don't. It's basically Fast and Furious, Fiat edition. Another nightmare tourism. It's out of control. Rome is flooded with selfie stick armies, Venice is sinking under tourists, and someone just got fined for carving their name into the Colosseum. Also, rent prices? Sky high, thanks to Airbnb taking over. Finding an affordable apartment in Milan is harder than convincing an Italian to eat dinner before 8 p.m. After all that stress, you might want a vacation. Good news. Italians take vacations seriously. Ever heard of Ferragosto? The entire country closes in August. Ferragosto hits, and the whole country vanishes. Need a doctor? A plumber? Too bad. Even the government is like, see you in September. And if you don't take a vacation, people will assume you're sick, or worse, German. And when you're back from vacation, maybe you want to grab something from the store quickly? Nope. You'll be discussing your life, your grandma's health, and last night's soccer match before you can even buy a loaf of bread. And eating alone? That's social suicide. If an Italian sees you dining solo, don't be surprised if they adopt you on the spot. So yeah, being Italian is a roller coaster of fashion, food rules, and unsolicited life advice. From the moment you're born into a house filled with shouting relatives to the day you're buried in a designer suit, you'll be judged, fed, and fashion policed like no other. But hey, at least you'll always have great food, impeccable style, and a Nonna who loves you aggressively.